Hiya! Today in this video we are going to discuss the periodic classification of elements. This is the part 2 video. In the previous video we have discussed the basics, atomic radius, ionic radius and some MCQs. In this present video the contents are ionization energy, periodic trends in ionization energy and multiple choice questions. Let's begin. Ionization energy. Ionization energy is defined as the minimum amount of energy which is required to remove the most loosely bound electron from the valence shell of the isolated neutral gaseous atom which is in the ground state. It is expressed in kilojoule per mole or in electron volts. Here the M represents the metal which is in the gaseous state. After the first ionization energy, it becomes M plus, releasing one electron, where ionization energy 1 is represented as IE1. This is the sodium atom of atomic number 11. Here the K shell consists of 2 electrons and L shell consists of 8 electrons and M shell consists of 1 electron. After the first ionization energy, the electron in the M shell is taken and it is released as isolated electron which forms Na plus. Successive ionization energies. Successive ionization energy is nothing but the minimum amount of energy which is required to remove an electron from an unipositive cation is called the second ionization energy. It is represented by the following equation. Here M plus is the unipositive cation. After the second ionization energy, it becomes M2 plus, releasing an 1 electron. In this way, the successive ionization energies can be defined, such as second, third, fourth, etc. In the cation, the number of electrons is lesser than the neutral atom, whereas the nuclear charge remains the same inside the nucleus. Thus, the successive ionization energies always increase in the order. 1 is lesser than 2, 2 is lesser than third ionization energy, third is lesser than fourth, and so on. Periodic trends in ionization energy. First, we discuss the periodic variation in a period. From left to right, the ionization energy usually increases. Why? Because when we move from left to right in a period, the valence electrons are added to the same shell. At the same time, protons are also added to the nucleus. For example, if we take a hydrogen atom which has 1s1 and helium atom which is 1s2. Here in the same shell, the helium has 1 electron excess than the hydrogen in the same shell. So the nuclear charge will increase and the electrostatic attraction on the valence electron, and the more energy is required to remove the valence electron because of electrostatic force. Hence the high ionization energy is required. This graph represents the second group elements and how the ionization energy varies. This is a plot between atomic number and the ionization energy. Now there are two deviations. It is expected that boron has higher ionization energy than beryllium since it has higher nuclear charge. However, the actual ionization energy of beryllium and boron are 899 and 800 kilojoule per mole. Here the boron has higher energy than beryllium. Why? Because it is due to the beryllium has completely filled 2s orbital. Alkaline earth metals beryllium comes under the alkaline earth metals and boron comes under p block elements. Here the boron has 2s1 and 2p1 as valence electron and beryllium has completely filled 1s2 orbital. So due to the completely filled electrons, the beryllium has more ionization energy than the boron. Similarly, nitrogen has electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2 and 2p3 which has half filled. Here the p orbital accommodates 6 electrons, and in nitrogen 3 electrons which is half filled is there. The oxygen has 2p4. Half filled electronic configuration is more stable. It requires high energy to remove an electron from 2p orbital of nitrogen, whereas the removal of 2p electron is easy and forms the half filled configuration. The periodic variation in a group. The ionization energy decreases down the group. As we move down the group from top to bottom, the valence electron occupies new shells. While going from top to bottom, the new shells are added, so the distance between the nucleus and the valence electron will be more. So the nuclear forces of attraction will be decreased. So ionization also decreases down the group. Ionization energy and shielding effect. As we move down the group, the inner electrons are also increases. Therefore, the repulsive force exerted by them on the valence electron also increase. That is increasing shielding effect or screening effect. We can also call shielding effect as screening effect caused by the inner electrons decreases the attractive force acting on the valence electron by the nucleus. Therefore, ionization energy decreases. Consider the atom cesium. It has more shells. The electrons which are present in these shells will screen the valence electron from the nucleus. So the ionization energy decreases while going from top to bottom. Now we are going to solve some multiple choice questions. The first ionization energy is lowest far. The options given are bromine, selenium, phosphorus and arsenic. We know that while going from left to right along a period, the ionization energy increases. For bromine, the electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p5. For selenium, it comes under oxygen family, ns2 and np4. And phosphorus comes under nitrogen family, it is ns2 and np3. Arsenic also comes under the nitrogen family, ns2 np3. This p orbital has half filled electron which is more stable, and the high ionization energy is required. So we can cancel out these phosphorus and arsenic. Now for selenium, if we remove one electron, it becomes ns2np3, which is a half filled and more stable nucleus and forms the high stable nucleus. So the correct option is selenium, and bromine is wrong answer. Among the following, the sequence of increasing first order ionization and potential will be. The options are given. The first ionization energy increases from left to right in a period. So option B is the correct answer. A neutral atom will have the lowest ionization potential when its electronic configuration is. The options are given as 1s2, 2s2, 1s1, 2s2 and 2p6, 1s2, 2s2 and 2p6, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 and 3s1. Ionization potential is least for alkali metals, for group 1 metals, and it increases down the group. So the correct answer will be D. Option 4 is the right answer. Which of the following atoms has highest first ionization energy? Option 1 sodium, option 2 potassium, option 3 scandium and option 4 rubidium. All the atoms except scandium belong to the alkali metals. Scandium belongs to the third group. It's a d block element, a transition metal. Its atomic radius is smaller than these three. Hence the scandium will have a higher ionization energy among the given options. The first ionization potential of sodium, magnesium and silicon are 496, 737 and 786 kilojoule per mole respectively. The ionization potential of aluminium will be closer to. The ionization energy will increase from left to right. We know that. The magnesium has 3s2 configuration which is completely filled. So the option B is the correct answer. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries or doubts in this video, please post in the comment section. If you want any particular topic to discuss by me, leave it in the comment. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe with your friends and family. Thank you.